Так, ми, напевно, почнемо з невеличкого привітання українською і скажемо, що біля мене сьогодні Лера і Рома. Ура!
Ура!
Лера і Рома навчаються в якому класі?
8А.
8А. Ганна Іванівна мені підкинула прекрасних Леру і Рому. На жаль, я не викладаю в 8А. І цей подкаст для нас буде першим і таким трохи унікальним, бо ми будемо старатися його зробити англомовним, бо в нас є слухачі. І ідеї просто для того, щоб трошки попрактикувати і зрозуміти, як воно в нас працює. Тому follow, subscribe, like in the comments below, please. Okay, so let's just have a small talk about yourself. Okay, Lera, could you please introduce something, right, about yourself? Just introduce how old are you? So you're in, we already know, 8A. However, just probably some good memories about our school.
First of all, I'm a girl.
Yes, amazing. Thank you. Yeah.
Now I'm 13 years old.
Yes.
And maybe like, what about me? I can tell that I really like listening music.
Yes. We will talk about music in this episode, that's true.
I like watching some series, like maybe Korean dramas.
Oh, that is, yeah. I think that's the thing I really need to understand better in order to better understand our students, because like all of let's put majority likes anime or Korean drama. How does I don't remember the name of it. Dorama? Is it called dorama?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Anime.
Yes, of course.
And
Good.
something about school, about what I like, I can tell students, teachers, interesting lessons, maybe interesting exams.
Yeah, that's amazing. Roma, what about you? Tell something about yourself.
I'm 13.
Yes. Tell me, as I know you also love music.
Yes.
That is perfect. We will talk about music today. And so tell me about your favorite singers, and then we will talk more about them. Or bands, or singers. Or
Maybe Lana Del Rey. And,
amazing choice.
And Taylor Swift.
Yes, that sounds like an amazing choice, and we will talk about Taylor Swift. I think she just had her concert, a big concert in Japan, I think, or somewhere in Asia. So it was some kind of a huge, as I know. So yeah, I'm not really listening to it, but it still sounds like something super fun. Okay, good. So tell me, what is really cool? We would like to say just a small hi to Жанна Михайлівна, which is your favorite, your teacher, of English teacher. And I think she will be definitely proud of you because you really wanted to make it in English. That was your idea. And that is super cool. So tell me, what is important for you? Why you started to learn English, right? Why is it important to you to learn English, Lera? Anything?
Maybe for me, it's like, of course, parents.
Yeah.
It's always that we need to know English.
Yes.
Like,
So they motivated you,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
like,
sure.
And I started learning English from kindergarten.
Yes.
Like, this was my first steps in English.
Sure.
After that, it was just school, of course, like lessons and extra lessons from English.
Yes.
And for me, maybe...
Like kind of a tutors, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and some motivation for me. Now it can be education.
Sure.
Like,
Abroad.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
And
Not in
to
Ukraine,
understand some of my top artists, like a
Yeah.
list of artists.
Okay, sounds amazing. That sounds like a great motivation. Roma, what about you?
Maybe to understand music lyrics.
Yeah.
And because I like to learn new languages.
Yeah.
That's so interesting for me.
Yeah, that sounds like a great motivation. I'm just trying. So, are there any languages, if we are not talking about English, that you really want to learn? Probably some of, I don't know, any ideas? Because I would just share my story. Of course, the first one was English, and then I was like, I really wanted to learn Italian. So there was nothing, not a specific thing that I really want, I don't know, to go to Italy or whatever. I just really wanted it. Just was a stupid motivation, but it works. So probably you have any other language that would be interesting for you to learn. Lera, what about Korean? Probably, yeah.
Maybe this will be Korean.
Yeah.
But this is so hard.
Yeah.
Like to understand K-pop lyrics.
Yeah.
To skip say some K-dramas.
Yeah.
This is so hard, but maybe a little dream.
Yeah. Sounds like a perfect plan. For Roma, I think English is enough because Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift are in English, so it's more than enough. Okay, so I would also talk to you because we just knew each other like 5 minutes ago, and I think I'm just super excited when I see students that really want at least something, it's kind of sometimes it's really hard to work with the motivation of a student, especially if we talk about languages. As you know, it's like almost important to learn a language if you don't have any motivation. So just tell me about your teaching, learning process, right? How would you like it better, online or offline? And just about learning right now at school. How do you like it better? What is interesting for you? Yeah, Roma, go ahead.
As for me, online is more easier than offline.
Yes, that is true. For teachers also, I think.
But for me, offline is better.
Yeah.
For learning.
Yeah.
Information.
True.
New information.
Right, this is a new information. You see your classmates, right?
Yes.
You see your teacher, which is also sometimes important. I hope so. Sounds good. Lera, what about you? How do you feel?
Maybe for me, online will be a little better because I can be at home. I can be in my room. I can feel some comfort in my heart.
Yeah, that's true.
But in offline education, this is a little more interesting to be like with other classmates, talk with teachers, to do something.
Yeah, sure. What about are there any tools that probably your teachers use that you love? For example, I don't know, Kahoot, Padlet, something that is really cool for you that works, for example, when you're working online or whatever. Do you like Kahoot?
Yeah, like in biology we always...
Yeah. Ганна Іванівна.
That's very funny.
Yeah, it sounds funny. Ганна Іванівна, вам привіт. Because I think I really love, some of my students really love Kahoot. Sometimes it's really hard to say no, today will not be any Kahoot, I didn't prepare for that. Okay, cool. But if we talk about, Lera said about this comfortness and how do you feel when you're at home and learning how do you want, and you don't need to get up so early, right? Just to make it, what about offline? So let's talk a bit. Unfortunately, we have a full-scale war right now in Ukraine, and unfortunately, we do need to take some, safety space for us. And of course, we have a shelter, okay? Укриття, So tell me, how is it for you to teach in the to learn at the shelter? Is it hard? Is it easy? Tell me. Or it's impossible?
For me, it's impossible because a lot of noise.
Yes, true. A lot of students.
Yes.
Lots of noise. Yes.
It's so hard.
It's so hard, yeah. Lera, what about you? How do you feel?
For me, it's too hard to do something in a shelter.
Yeah.
Because so noise. So much.
True.
But we, like me and Roma, always do one thing that can help us. We just put in our ears headphones with our favorite music.
Yes, of course.
And this is just perfect.
Yeah. So tell me about your headphones. Like, what kind of headphones do you have? Is it like a full-scale headphones like this, or it's just ear plugs like the usual ones?
Earplugs.
Yeah, it's like the usual ones. Okay, good. So, and that was an amazing introduction to our topic that you wanted to talk about. It's about music. So, as I know, you made some kind of a poll, like опитування, right? For our students, like for your classmates, right? About music and their favorite styles and whatever. So, can you please tell me a bit about it and about this poll?
I know. I can tell first of all about my best friends.
Yeah, sure.
My best friend Tonya, hi.
Yeah.
She really likes to listen some quiet music.
Yeah.
Just like she likes a little Ukrainian music.
Yeah.
And this is for her like maybe more interesting than something else.
Yeah.
She doesn't like Lana Del Rey. This is hard to understand, but she doesn't like.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, Rom, what about you? Tell me about something probably from your best friends or like whatever.
My friends don't like Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift, and
we cannot understand them. We do want to judge them, right?
and it makes me so sad.
Really? I mean, I think so. Tell me, that is really interesting because this is super stupid and stereotypical thing that I do have, like, I have my classmate when I was young, and so my classmate, he was a really like super big guy, like probably like 190. He was really big, and which is really cool. And he was like, everybody was like, probably you are listening to techno or some kind of this club music, blah blah blah. And he was an absolute fan of Adele. And this was so perfect because, all of these stereotypes that he is like huge and big guy with his muscles, blah, 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 and he'd probably listen to this cool music. And he's like, no, I really love Adele. And he still loves it. So, yeah, just, Roma, tell me, how did you start to like, for example, Taylor Swift or Lana Del Rey? How it started?
It was 2 years ago.
Right.
I heard Lana Del Rey in TikTok.
Yeah.
And...
yeah, you just loved it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Lera, what about you? What about your... as I know you have some kind of a different tastes, like with Roma. Can you please, tell me?
My favorite, like, genre in music...
yeah.
K-pop. Like,
yes, K-pop.
I started to listen it like maybe from the start of war.
Yeah.
Because it's just helped me to in a comfort to do something.
Yeah. It's like a bit to relax, right? Just to feel.
But maybe like when you're 2018, 2017.
Yeah.
My first love and for my whole life, Billie Eilish. Oh.
Billie Eilish, really? Okay, good. So that is really interesting because, I'm a kind of an old woman. No, I mean, sometimes I do not fully understand this phenomenon of Billie Eilish. Because, one day she just exploded. Yeah, the same with Taylor Swift, actually. But Taylor Swift, for a long time, I do remember her when she was only like, she really was making kind of a country music, something like that. So I remember her from that time. It was a long time ago. But Billie Eilish is kind of a phenomenon because I still cannot understand why do you like Billie Eilish, Lera? That's really important for me. I really cannot understand it. I mean, I really want to, and I really want to ask you.
Maybe as for me, she started her like music life from childhood, like to the world. She was popular from 14, like
really?
A child,
and she started to be
she did a music video and some music with her brother in their room.
I remember
first video. This was like in their room, and first album, no, maybe 2 albums, but second album that was so popular, and they made it
at home, right?
At their room. Like, just this is so hard to understand.
That is so cool, and I think that her brother is still her sound producer. Yeah, so it's still the same. Okay, yes, you just said that, and I remember. Which is really interesting for me. I think when I was probably 13, 14. One time, there was another phenomenon, which probably you right now know, is Justin Bieber. So, he just exploded. So I'm not sure that this is a good example, especially if we're talking about Billie Eilish. But, I mean, it just exploded. And I'm always, kind of interested how it all happens. It's just from nothing. So, Roma, can you please tell us, if you want to choose 3 songs of Taylor Swift that I should, turn on just right now and just listen to Taylor Swift right now, what song would it be? Or what is your favorite?
Maybe Shake It Off, of course.
Okay.
Wildest Dreams. And Love Story.
And perfect. What about Lana Del Rey? What do you like about her? Like, what made you, so interested about her and her music path?
I like this genre of music.
Yeah.
It makes me feel more relaxed.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Because it's not, super high, right? And it's just super calm, and the beat and the lyrics sometimes, it really makes you feel comfortable. That is so cool. Okay, anything else you want to, to say, or just to tell about for example, your classmates? To say honestly, I'm not really sure that lots of your classmates, I hope so, but I'm not really sure that lots of your classmates really understand your music taste. Do a lot of them love, for example, Lana Del Rey or Taylor Swift? Not really, right? Okay,
Right.
so yeah, I could imagine.
Only TikTok songs.
Yeah, only TikTok songs, right? And especially these remixes, right, from the TikTok, yeah. So tell me, like, any other tastes that you know from, for example, your classmates that they listen to right now, or what is popular?
I can tell that Nastya, hello,
Good.
and Katya, I saw in their phones like Ariana Grande,
Which is not bad.
Dangerous Woman.
Oh, which is not bad. Yeah.
Something about you
Makes
me feel like a dangerous woman.
I think now we'll have like a copyright. Yeah, I think that's actually a good music taste. Right now I'm really jealous that I'm not your English teacher, because like it feels like your class has a really good music taste. Good. Ariana Grande. Somebody else, or some kind of other artist that you know that.
I know that boys really like rappers, American
Yeah.
rappers. Travis Scott,
Right?
like Kanye West. I know.
Yeah. I think right
Eminem.
now. Really still?
Yeah.
This is amazing. That is really insane. Oh my god! Wow! That's why when you talk about, Ariana Grande or Eminem, like, I'm not that old. Sounds perfect. So I know that right now it's on the top is Travis Scott. I forgot the name of the other guy.
Kanye West.
No, probably not him. No, because Kanye is like, he is for a long Travis Scott. Oh, there was one more guy. I will remember.
Tupac.
That is
50 Cent.
No, 50 Cent. Actually, so I don't remember exactly. I think
Snoop Dogg.
So no, but I think about 50 Cent. So I had this kind of we had a, don't remember exactly. Probably or present continuous or present simple, whatever. I will check. So one more. That is really important. I'm sorry. A question. Do you know who is Black Eyed Peas?
What a twist!
Dun, dun. No, right? You don't know this band. Okay, good. So there was, I don't remember exactly, but there was something about the rule for the present simple. And so I made the image of 50 Cent. And nobody, please leave your comment below in the comment section, like and subscribe. Literally nobody from all of the classes, they don't know who is 50 Cent. So
That's very sad.
That's very sad. Yeah, at that moment it was very sad. But for Black Eyed Peas, I will send you some songs. It was super popular when I was probably at your age. Like, that was huge. There was like kind of a R&B and blues, all of this. So and it was super popular. It's not unfortunately calm as Roma likes, but it's kind of a club, small, super easy, relaxed music. So I will send it to you. I really want to have your comments. We need to make a small recap from Lera and Roma, how they feel about it. Good. Anything else I really wanted? So we talked a lot about music, which I really love. Let's come back to our school. And I just wanted to ask you about kind of your teachers and what teacher is the perfect for you. So we're not talking about concrete teacher. We're just talking, what is a teacher? What should make teacher to make you interested in the subject or whatever?
Maybe like all teachers.
Yeah.
They're perfect, and we love everyone.
That is so cool. I do remember, that is so amazing. I thought you even made this class, your class, right? Made these bags, kind of eco bags with учні 8 класу, зірки.
Yeah.
Can you please tell the story?
It was my idea, and I saw that what can I give for teachers and a teacher's day.
Yeah.
And so I was just like in my phone, I was scrolling something, and there was back and a link when you can write something, just like some photos with your design.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
that is cool, right?
And I'm so just like, I can do some things for teachers with their just like.
Yeah, can you please tell us for our listeners what was written there? In Ukrainian we can say it, and then in English.
8А.
Так.
Я точно не пам'ятаю.
Ага, ні, все супер.
8А. Зірки працюють в Петрівському ліцеї. І внизу були ваші фанати 8А.
Exactly, that was it. So yeah, it was from fans of this class, and that's the stars are working here, right? Something like that. Yeah, sounds perfect. Okay, so you just made this, you just went to this link, and then you just order it, right?
Yeah.
What about your class? They were supportive? Like,
Yeah,
this
that's
idea?
just like they were just like thinking that I am good student.
Yeah, right.
They were
Organizer.
so grateful for me.
Yeah, sure.
And
Because lots of teachers, they were so happy, and they're still just taking these bags with the laptops, and they're super happy.
2 hours before the podcast,
Yeah.
I saw for one teacher this bag, and I was just like so happy.
Yeah, it's so cool. And even our principal, like Olga Viktorovna, always with this bag, all of it. This is so cool. Yeah, sounds like a perfect idea. Roma, tell us about your teacher. Like, what kind of teacher you really like? Let's put it, I like him or her to make this, or to explain in this way, or to whatever.
As for me, the old teachers is good.
Yeah.
The old teachers, and I don't know what to add anything else.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, is it important for you, to teacher, to make all of this interactive stuff, like Kahoot, like some kind of other, I don't know, what are you also doing in other classes, like kind of music, listening? Is it important?
I think yes.
Yeah.
That's very funny and interesting.
Yeah, right. So it makes you more motivated, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good. And you also, I was talking to Lera about the tutors and, just motivation for the English. Roma, what about you? Do you have any you also have additional tutors, right, of English?
Yes.
Yeah, so, and you have, sounds like a plan. I just wanted to ask, like, probably we will right now have a small, final things. I'm always interested to learn a lot from our students, because it's not only about, teacher is giving something, the information, that's it. So, let's pretend you will listen to this podcast in 10 years. So you are 13, you will be 23. Almost like me. Joking. No, so you are 23 and you're listening to this podcast. It will still be online. Think about it. I just wanted right now, if you give yourself an advice in 10 years, what should you do better? Just a small advice, like be more positive or try to learn more languages, So when you will listen to this podcast in 10 years, you will like, yes, I made this, or no, unfortunately, I didn't. Any advice for yourself to you in 10 years?
To be more hardworking.
Yes, sounds like a super plan. Mm-hmm.
Maybe for me, to love myself.
Yeah.
And, of course, to...
Accept?
No, just like maybe to starting waiting from this, or maybe to 23, I hope that Billie Eilish will upload her album, because it's like already 3 years. I'm waiting.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. There was the last album.
Her last album was in 2021.
Right.
And
Billie, we're still waiting for it.
This Happier Than Ever.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
albums,
and I'm still waiting for a fourth album. I'm
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. So, and also we can make a small message to your favorite artist. So Lera already did it, like Billie Eilish. Excuse me, we're still waiting for your fourth album. What do we want to say to Taylor Swift? Anything. Yeah, we're also waiting for her album. Yeah. Yes, okay.
In April.
Of course, and we are waiting. I think you will definitely wait for the concert in Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that would be amazing, right?
For example, Lana Del Rey was in Ukraine.
Really?
In 2013.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's so cool. What's her concert? Or
yes, in Kyiv.
That is cool. That is a new thing. I've never seen it. That is so. Do you know that also one more thing? Do you know that Beyonce was Yeah, you know that, right?
Yes.
Probably because literally like 3 days ago, I was watching the video from the opening ceremony of Donbass Arena, and Beyonce was there, and this was insane. Like she was just she was a queen. That is cool. So, excuse me, Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. We are waiting for your albums. Lana Del Rey, right? She was in Ukraine. Or not?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Lana Del Rey, please come back here one more time. We're still waiting for you. I'm super grateful for this podcast. It was super fun to know you. And it's really a pity that I'm not your English teacher, because you are super cool. Thank you so much for the podcast, and subscribe, like, and comment.
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, and you can also support our podcast if you want. We have a Buy Me a Coffee, and all of the money are going to our students just for their social projects. Thank you, and have a good one.
Bye.
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 Sovětí Petrovci.